my dear Guadans. How are you today? I hope everything is doing well and wonderful in God's grace. This week, we are going to learn about quadratic equations. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to illustrate quadratic equations. You will also be able to solve quadratic equations by extracting square roots, factoring, completing the square, and using the quadratic formula. Okay, let us proceed to our lesson. First, let us have a recall. What is a linear equation? Linear equation is in one variable, which is in the form of ax plus b equals 0, where a is not 0. Otherwise, the equation is constant. But what is quadratic equations? Quadratic equations is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers, and a should not be equal to 0. For our quadratic equations, the degree of the term ax squared is in the degree 2, while bx is in the degree 1, and c, or the constant, is degree 0. Again, in quadratic equations, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers. Also, ax squared plus c equals 0 is also a quadratic equation when b becomes 0. When b here becomes 0, then our equation becomes ax squared plus c equals 0. Then, if our c here is 0, then our equation becomes ax squared plus bx equals 0. Okay, let us check if the following equations are quadratic or not. Is the equation 2x plus 5 equals 0 a quadratic equation? Great job, Guadans! 2x plus 5 equals 0 is not a quadratic equation. Next, 2x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0. Is this a quadratic equation? Fantastic, Guadans! 2x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0 is a quadratic equation. In here, our a is 2, our b is negative 1, and our c is also negative 1. Next one, 3x minus 4 equals 5x squared. Is this a quadratic equation? Excellent, Guadans! 3x minus 4 equals 5x squared is a quadratic equation. And here, our a is negative 5, our b is positive 3, and our c is negative 4. Next, 2x plus 3 quantity x minus 1. Is this a quadratic equation? Wonderful, Guadans! 2x plus 3 quantity x minus 1 is a quadratic equation. Earlier, we have this equation, 3x minus 4 equals 5x squared. How are we going to make this in standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0? First, we will subtract 5x squared on both sides. That is, 3x minus 4 minus 5x squared is equal to 5x squared minus 5x squared. In this part, this will become 0. Next, arrange the terms. Next, we must obtain that our a must be greater than 0. So, to do this, we must multiply both sides by negative 1. And then our answer will be 5x squared minus 3x plus 4 equals 0. This is now in the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, where a is equal to 5, b is equal to negative 3, and c is equal to 4. How about the other equation, quantity 2x plus 3, quantity x minus 1 equals 0. Let us transform this equation into the standard form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. To do this, we must first expand, that is 2x times x minus 1 and then plus 3 times x minus 1 then equals 0. Next, we are going to distribute, that is 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times negative 1, negative 2x, plus 3 times x, 3x. Then 3 times negative 1, negative 3 equals 0. Then next is we just combine the similar terms. Since in here we don't have similar term for x squared, then we will just copy 2x squared. For x, we have negative 2x and positive 3x. When we combine this, we will have positive x and then negative 3 equals 0. Now let us find the x. Let us solve quadratic equations by extracting square roots. To extract square roots, our quadratic equation must be in the form ax squared plus c equals 0. Since our c is any number, negative or positive, then when we transpose, it will become ax squared is equal to c. Since a can also be equal to 1, then our equation can be x squared is equal to c. What is a square root? A square root is a number which produces a specified quantity when multiplied by itself. For example, 7 is a square root of 49. That's it, Guadans! Thank you so much for learning with me and see you on the next video for the continuation of our topic. God bless!